Here you go. During the same time that Thomas Jefferson found out that the North American Indians are from the lost sheep of Israel. Coincidence? And because they're over the press and over communications, they could actually roll this out as some major scientific breakthrough like they always do with their lives. And try to claim that they have found some new groundbreaking information. And usually their groundbreaking information brings questions to the validity of the Bible. Okay? So here he is, the first guy that came up with Mongolian race. I think we need to pull up this guy's spread. So we're on Wiki, since some people like to go to Wikipedia and pull out the fact that North American Indians are from Mongolians or Mongols. We're going to where they go, and let's click on Christoph Meiners. And let's see if we can pull out his dossier here. All right. Read polygenism.
Meiners was a polygynist.
He was a polygynist.
He believed that each race had a separate origin.
He believed that each race had a separate origin, which was a lie, because all three races came from one man, Adam, later Noah. So first of all, this is the guy that came up with the Mongolian or the Mongol concept. So anyone that tells you that the North American Indians are Mongoloids have been deceived by this Masonic deceiver. Read it.
He was a very early practitioner of scientific racism.
He was a practitioner of scientific racism. And guess what? He's Jewish, right? So the last thing he needs is North American Indians popping up as a lost tribe of Israel during his era, right? So now here's an expert that comes up with this new term, this new geno term. Read.
Meiners studied the physical, mental, and moral characteristics of each race.
And
built a race hierarchy.
He built a what?
A race hierarchy.
He built a race hierarchy.
Built on the evidence that was considered common in scientific and anthropological circles at the time. Meiners split mankind into two divisions.
He split mankind into two divisions. I wonder what gave him this demon the authority to split them into two divisions. Read.
Meiners split mankind into two divisions, which he labeled the beautiful white race.
The beautiful white race.
And the quote-unquote ugly black race.
And the ugly black race. That's someone I'm definitely taking some key information concerning the North American Indians. I'm definitely holding this guy up as an authority. I'm going to believe everything he says. I'm definitely going to back Christoph Meiners' findings. Minimizing our worth. We're the children of Israel, and his whole philosophy was built on debasing everyone else and upholding the white race. But yet we'll use his terms in science today as groundbreaking, claiming that this guy was a true scientist that had some groundbreaking findings. When really, he was a starch demonic racist with an agenda of destroying the children of Israel, financed by the Masonic order. Now here's the guy that gave you, I think there's some Mongoloid people, and these people, and Caucasoid. Why? He had to break them into different divisions so that they can find something special in the Caucasoid and uphold themselves over everyone else. So he began this lie that's totally against the Bible. And let me show you the demon that came after him. Here you go. I want you to look at this guy. Because on the same page, if you see the Mongoloid, you can find this guy too. Let's get him too. His name is Johann Blumenbach, another Jewish German. Where is he here? Let me know if you see him. Let me pull him up here. We got him. on the same page as you can find the Mongols, which really don't exist because these Mongoloid people claim that all people are Mongoloid that are Asian. It's totally ridiculous. Something they created to begin to tear down the truth concerning the Bible of Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Right? Check out what Johann Blumenbach wrote. And this happened right after Ethan Smith is going back to Europe telling everyone the similarities between the North American Indians and the people of the Mosaic Law in the Bible. Why? That was groundbreaking to say, listen, I have found the lost sheep of Israel. They couldn't have that. So right after the book came out, there was another demon, Mason, German Jew, they let loose on population as an authority to put emphasis on the lie that this guy created. So they paid another one who died in 1840. Another Mason. Let's see what he came up with. Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. Now, don't forget, both of these guys is Revelations 2 and 9. Both of them is Revelations 2 and 9. Ye are of your father, the devil. Right? Revelations 2 and 9. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, synagogue of Satan here. All right, let's see what the synagogue of Satan got for you.
Joe.
Matter of fact, you know what? They're going to tell you exactly who the North American Indians are. All right, believe me, they'll tell you. Or will they throw a diversion? And mind you, these are people that's supposed to be Jews and believe in the Bible, right? No, they never told you believed in the Bible. They believed in the Bible. They just had you think that by default. They never told you they believed in the Bible. They don't. They're here to destroy the truth concerning it and destroy the people of the Bible. So now you have some prominent pastor going back into Europe raining on their parade. Telling people he actually found those that fit the prophecies of the lost sheep of the house of Israel in the New World. Can't have that. So now they have drummed up another devil to lie, which would have you believe science over the Bible. Let's read this so-called expert Johann Friedrich Blumenbach's dossier here. Well, I wouldn't dossier. I would say his the spread on this guy. Read.
Johann Friedrich Blumenbach was a German physician. A
German physician. Don't forget science. The Bible tells us to stay away from them with their science philosophies, right? Read.
A naturalist.
A naturalist.
Physiologist and anthropologist. He was one of the first to explore the study of mankind as an aspect of natural history. His teachings,
they got a lot of firsts, don't they? They have a lot of firsts. You were the first for Rome to come up with these philosophies concerning the New World. They didn't need this information before they found America. Well, all of a sudden now they found America. They're coming up with all these new discoveries now. Why? Because they've discovered the lost tribes of Israel and need to hide that in future universities and future teachings. Because you cannot be the Jew in the authority of the people of the book when it's founded that the people in North America are really the real Jews. They're really the real Israelites. Now you are not an authority anymore, are you? So they had to lie. They had to lie. Now let's see what this lie is talking about. What he's saying here.
It says his teachings in comparative anatomy were applied to the classification of what he called human races, of which he determined there to be 5.
Go ahead.
It says Blumenbach was born in the house.
No. Let's get straight down to what he. Yeah. Let's get straight down to the meat of this. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Blumenbach had 5 races. It got 5 skulls there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down to where he talks about comparing us to monkeys. I think that's in here somewhere. Right here. In this dissertation.
It says, in his dissertation, Blumenbach mentioned a Simia troglodytes with a short description of the common chimpanzee. This dissertation was printed and appeared in September 1775, but only for internal use in the University of Göttingen.
Oh, now he's bringing the primate animal into the genome pool. So he's expanding on this demon's research. The guy that talked about, they created the Mongoloid garbage and the Caucasoid being a superior race. All their findings, their groundbreaking findings, makes it where the Caucasian is the ultimate race when everything is said and done. Look what it says about the degeneration theory when the Bible says, beware lest any but one spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Listen to this theory he came up with. Read the generation theory.
It says, Blumenbach and other monogenous genus, such as Georges Louis Leclerc, Comte de Buffon, were believers in the degeneration theory.
What's the degeneration theory?
Of racial origins. Blumenbach claimed that Adam and Eve were Caucasian.
Hold up, Blumenbach claimed what?
That Adam and Eve were Caucasian.
He claimed what?
That Adam and Eve were Caucasian.
If Adam and Eve were Caucasian, how did black people get on the earth? Well, according to Blumenbach, we came through apes. Therefore, it was okay for not only for them to treat the North American Indians like dirt, they can now treat us like animals. These are the guys you're listening to that's telling you that the North American Indians are not from the tribes of Israel. See? Let's finish going. Let's go more. Let's go more.
Blumenbach claimed that Adam and Eve were Caucasian and that other races came about by degeneration.
By degeneration.
From environmental factors such as sun and poor dieting. For instance, he claimed Negroid pigmentation arose.
Negroid pigmentation, they go that Negroid.
Arose because of the result of the heat of the tropical sun.
See, through degeneration, we became black. The heat of the tropical sun. You buy this? These are the same people that came up with this Mongoloid Caucasoid theory. All around the same time, Thomas Jefferson found out that the North American Indians and those people over there were from the lost sheep of Israel. Okay? There's more. Let me show you. Here's your expert. Here's your daddy right here. Anybody that believe in the Mongoloid teaching, here's your daddy. There you go. Anyone want to say that North American Indians were Mongoloid? There you go. Here's your daddy. Here you go. Here's your daddy. There you go. You show your daddy right here. Okay? Keep on going.
States, while the cold wind caused the tawny color of the Eskimos.
Oh, how did the Eskimos... Hold up. Now, here's some top-breaking information from the Synagogue of Satan. I'm going to show you how the Eskimos look like they look right now, according to the scientists. Right? Read that.
While the cold wind caused the tawny color of the Eskimos, and the Chinese were fair-skinned compared to other Asian stocks because they kept mostly in towns protected from environmental factors. He believed that the degeneration could be reversed.
He believed that this degeneration that's going on with Negroes and other people could be reversed. Because we're degenerates. Right? It could be reversed if what?
If proper environmental control was taken and that all contemporary forms of man could revert to the original Caucasian race.
Oh my goodness. Here's some groundbreaking information. I need you to get that last part again. That how can we reverse this?